Hello, my name is Sherry Romerl, and I work with Public Emergency Alerting Services Incorporated, or PESI. Today, along with our Chief Technology Officer, Jacob Westphal, we are going to show you how you can save time sending community notifications using our fast, easy-to-use, low-cost mass notification software called Alertable. Next slide, Jake. Alertable is used by over 1,000 municipalities across Canada to notify populations of 8 million and counting of all kinds of day-to-day events and emergency situations. The public can choose from more than 15 options to receive notifications, providing better uptake and engagement. Alertable has a high approval rating by municipal officials and the public. I encourage you to check out the independent product review website, Capterra, to read testimonials from some of our municipal customers as well as reviews from the public on the app stores. We are based in Calgary, Alberta, and our software is made and hosted in Canada, adhering to Canadian privacy and security standards. Alertable has a 4-star approval rating, powerful multi-channel alerting capability, and can send alert messages in both official languages, English and French. Next slide, Jake. Alertable can save you time and money sending notifications to the public by up to 90%. With Alertable, there is no need to sign into social media accounts, email systems, websites, or any other system you may use to send community notifications and emergency alerts. You can use Alertable as your one central common console to enter your notifications once, and Alertable will broadcast your messages across all available channels simultaneously, including landline phone, mobile device, computer, home smart speakers, and digital display boards. Alertable is also the only commercially available system that is authorized to send alerts through the Alert Ready system, which adds the TV, radio, and LTE smartphone channels. The public can choose any combination of options to receive their notifications. All are free to use. There is no cost to the public. Greater choice provides better public uptake and engagement, which increases the likelihood that more of the public will receive an alert when one is sent and take the appropriate actions. Before I hand you over to Jacob, I want to reiterate that Alertable can be used for all kinds of events, both day-to-day community notices and emergency alerts. If you want to remind the public about road closures, facility closures or reopenings, waste disposal interruptions, or an emergency situation, Alertable can handle it all. Over to you, Jacob.
Thank you, Sherry. So I'm going to walk through a fairly brief demonstration of how the system works. We're going to send an alert message out to the public and then take a look at what it looks like in some of those channels that Sherry has just mentioned. Now, the alert management system is available to your officials to be able to create any notifications that you need to send. It's all through a very easy to use web-based console. You simply log in with your username and password, and then you can immediately get your notifications out the door. We do offer a system that is mobile friendly, so you can absolutely send notifications from a mobile device. Maybe you've got some staff who are out in the field and they notice we need to close off a road. They can do it right from there if they've got a smartphone, or maybe there's a tablet in one of their vehicles. Once you log into the system, I'm just going to log in here with my username and password, you now have the opportunity to be able to create your alert. And so what we've done is we've pulled together all the most common types of notifications that a municipality might send. So you've got some of the more well-known ones here for emergencies. And for those of you in Alberta and Saskatchewan, you might be familiar with looking at some of these types of messages. But we really bring the opportunity to be able to send a lot more notifications through the Alertable platform that a municipality might need to send that you're really not able to send through your current provincial system. And so, for instance, you've got maybe a public event that's taking place. Maybe there's been disruption to your recycling or waste collection. You've got a number of events that are going on that you need to maybe send out some preparedness reminders about. Or you've got a volunteer request where you want to ask the public to help you with maybe cleanup after an event. All those types of notifications you can send through the Alertable platform because it offers you a much broader scope of notifications available to you. A key one for a municipality that we're going to use for the demonstration today is something like a roadway closure. That's the type of notification you've got to send out on a pretty regular basis. So in order to send it, you just pick it from our template list, and you can see here that it's pre-populated with a lot of the details that you need to help you get started. So you don't have to, compose your message from scratch. It's pre-filled in who it's coming from, and then you can see here there's also some further details in terms of links and other content you can customize with. Starting off the top, Alertable is available in both English and French, as Sherry mentioned. So if you did need to issue in French, that's fully possible here. I'm going to go ahead and issue this in English today. The first section that we've got here is the headline. This is the short and sweet version that's typically going out through social media or SMS text. And so it's where you put in the short version of the message. So I'm going to say we've got a road closure for Fairmount Drive in Calgary. The description section is where you put in all the details. So you might have lots of information about this particular notification. You could cut and paste it maybe from maybe something that you've sent in the past. You can customize it with links and any other content you want to put in here to make sure the public has all the details that they need. And then finally, the instructions section is where you're trying to tell the public what they may need to do. So in this case, for road closure, we're saying, avoid the area. And if there was a detour route, we could absolutely customize and put that in here as well. And then in the case of something like a roadway closure, you may know that the road's going to be closed for the next 2 hours. You can absolutely put in the duration that this alert is only going to last for 2 hours, or maybe it ends at a particular date and time. For today's demonstration, I'm just going to go ahead and double check. I've filled everything in. It looks good. And I'm going to move on to the next step, which is picking the location that this particular notification applies to. Now what we do is we work with you to load up a set of locations that are specific to your municipality. And if you're familiar with some of the provincial systems, you'll know that they're fairly limited in that regard. The Alertable platform offers you the ability to customize your locations as you may need. So if you've got some location zones, maybe there are some neighborhoods that you want to send notifications by, or maybe you've got things broken up by wards. However you would like to structure your location list, you are able to do that in Alertable. We offer that flexibility and customization. And so you can see here for Calgary, we've loaded up a couple of neighborhood locations, so I could absolutely target just by neighborhood. Or if these predefined locations that we've set up with you in advance aren't what you're looking for, you can absolutely create a custom location. And so this offers you the ability to go in and say, I want to send a notification for just this area here. Those are the only folks who are going to get notified. Or maybe I want to say, notify everybody within a 2-kilometer radius of the zoo here. And it's that opportunity to select your location here, and now you're going to target that zone instead. Now, for today's demonstration, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to pick just the city for ease of use here. We're going to pick the city. Everyone in the city is going to know about this particular road closure. I'm going to move on to the next step, where I can now confirm that all the information I've entered looks good. Yes, it does. And we're ready to post this alert. So that was quick and easy. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the public side. I'm just going to go over to our demonstration website here. We're going to load up that particular alert, and you can see that it's listed in the left here. We've got this particular roadway closure as well as a map view. And when I select this closure, now we can see all the details. So we see who it was issued by, what time, location. Of course, there's the map view, and then all the content that we entered. And there's also the opportunity that this particular user who's received this notification could further share this information via social media or email or phone. That helps to ensure that your message gets out to the public, to those who are maybe not subscribed to the system already. It helps encourage uptake and adoption by ensuring that this message can be passed along to those who also might need to see it. Now, in addition to showing you this live version, I'm going to load up some further examples of some of the other output channels that aren't as easy to demonstrate in a webinar like this, to give you a good idea exactly what they're going to look like. So this was the website that I showed you, and an additional feature that we offer through Alertable is that you can embed the website directly in your own municipal website. So that way you can have your own branding, you can have your own look and feel around all the alerts and all the details, and you can then tell people, go to our website and we've got the alerts up to date. All the notifications are right there. It's a one-stop shop on your website for the public, and it can save you a lot of time because those notifications get updated automatically. There's another feature that we offer in terms of a platform, and that is the mobile app. The Alertable mobile app is available in the app stores for both Android as well as Apple devices, and you can feel it's very similar. You've got a listing, you've got maps, you've got the details, but finally on the right you get some additional features that come with the mobile app that you can set multiple locations. So the end user can say, yeah, I want to receive all alerts for this area and this area. Maybe I've got some friends and family. Maybe I've got a cottage somewhere. Maybe I've got some kids in school. I want to be able to know what's going on in those locations. Because the Alertable app is available Canada-wide, and you can get notifications Canada-wide, it really brings an added advantage that I can pick all these locations, as well as I can turn on the Follow Me feature, which is very unique in that it can tell you as you're traveling across the country whether there's any alerts and notifications for that area that you need to be aware of. And so this is great not only for your residents, but also for visitors to your area, because they'll automatically get notifications when they come into your municipality. In addition to saving you time through some of those other channels I mentioned, Alertable can really save you some time on the social media side, because we can automatically rebroadcast your messages out through your existing social media accounts. So if you've got a Twitter account, Facebook account, we can automatically rebroadcast your notifications and save you a lot of time when it comes to maybe cutting and pasting and putting notifications out through those channels that you already have. There's also a new channel that's really emerging that we can really get notifications out for your behalf quickly and easily, and that is through smart speakers. This is really becoming a large uptake area for a lot of people, because now they can listen to music, they can get news all through these smart speakers from something like an Amazon Alexa or a Google Home Mini. And so the Alertable skill or action is able to send those notifications to those smart speaker users, as well as those smart speaker users can say, hey, Alertable, let me know about any road closures that have taken place. Instant messaging is another platform that we offer, and the ability to be able to get notifications out through some common platforms. On the Facebook side, we do support Facebook Messenger and the ability to message and notify the public through that channel. And then in this pandemic age right now, a lot of people are working from home, and so we've seen significant uptake in workplace instant messaging. And so we do support the two very common platforms out there called Slack as well as Microsoft Teams. And so this gives you the ability to reach into workplaces and get your notifications out to those individuals who either may be working from home or maybe they're working in an office. Either way, you can reach them through these very common workplace platforms. We also offer the ability to notify the public through email, SMS, and phone messages. And how that works is we have a sign-up form. It's very quick and easy that gets embedded in your website. So you can tell people, go to our website to sign up. It's a quick and simple process. We've tried to make it really easy for the public to sign up. They don't have to give us very much information for privacy concerns. They don't have to create usernames and passwords and remember all this complicated information that they filled into these forms. We just simply need their email or a phone number, and then we can start to send them those notifications via email, SMS, or phone. And of course, they can always go in later and customize it further if they wanted additional options in terms of control about how those messages come through. And here's an example of the roadway closure that we just sent. You can see the email example on the left. It's got all the detail that goes with it. There's the shortened version that it comes up via SMS text at the bottom. And then for a phone-based notification, it announces who's calling and then lets them know the details of that particular notification that's been sent via phone. A new and exciting feature that we're just introducing now is our ability to do internal communications within your workplace as well. And so this system is built on the Microsoft Teams platform and leverages a lot of the capabilities that that system has in terms of being able to improve communications and coordinations within your existing municipal workplace. And so this really brings some nice features, the ability to be able to send out not only notifications, but also be able to do head counts, making sure everyone's checked in, maybe after a fire drill. There are checklists available so that the individual knows, okay, here's the steps that I need to take when this notifications come out. Here's the actions that I need to follow. Maybe there's some documents that go along with it. Here's the procedures for this particular response, and then the ability at all times to be able to hop on a conference call or message back and forth to make it really easy for your organization to communicate internally. We also bring a number of third-party integrations that are available. If you're already using some of these products, such as Disasterland or WebEOC for incident management, maybe you've got Esri mapping internally and you want to be able to bring your notifications directly into your mapping system to give you a common operating picture. That is absolutely possible, as well as we do support a number of other platforms and products, including open data. If your city or municipality has some requirement to publish open data information, we can absolutely support that. The Alertable platform is not only very easy to use, but we also have some excellent training courses available for your staff. We have a learning management system that your staff can go in, take the courses. They typically take about an hour and a half, and you can see and track their progress, how well they're doing, how many courses they've taken, how well they've done on those courses, and they can always go back and take some of those refresher courses later. So that makes it really easy to train up your staff, as well as we also have a practice environment so that your staff can go in at any time and send out some practice alerts through a system that doesn't go out to the public, but looks very similar to a live system. So that way they can test and make sure they know what they're doing, and that when it comes time to actually use the system, they've had good training and lots of practice. And finally, we also offer detailed monitoring and reporting available to you, so you can see exactly how the Alertable system is performing, how it's delivering notifications to your end users, how many people have signed up, how have they signed up, are they getting the notifications on time. You can get a good handle and understanding exactly how well the system is performing and delivering those notifications to your end users. So that is my brief walkthrough of the system. I'm going to turn things back over to Sherry.
Thanks, Jacob. Now I'm going to briefly talk about what the Alertable platform offers. For $249 per month, Alertable includes 5 system users, fully configurable notification templates and geolocations, 2,500 notifications for SMS, email, and telephone call notifications each month, with unused amounts rolling over each month, unlimited notification across all other channels, 24/7 online training, 24/7 customer service and support, automatic alerts for severe weather, earthquakes, roads, and more. Additional users can be purchased at $20 per user per month. Additional SMS, email, and telephone call notifications can be purchased at 4 cents per notification. We also offer a notification call-in service at $20 per month, where we will send alerts for you. This is offered on a monthly basis and can be utilized regularly or only when you need extra support. Discounts are available when municipalities within the same regional district sign up. The more that sign up within the region, the greater the discount. This discount is applied to successive billing cycles while the discount conditions continue to be met. Finally, if your municipality has an active account on the Alberta Emergency Alert, Sask Alert, or Northwest Territory Alert public alerting systems, you are eligible to use Alertable for day-to-day community services for schools, roads, events, facilities, municipal services, including waste management and more, at a substantial discount. Continue using Alberta Emergency Alert, Sask Alert, and Northwest Territory Alert for critical threat-to-life situations, and use Alertable for day-to-day community notices. Next slide, Jake. To recap what we've talked about, here are some key benefits of Alertable. First is its ease of use. As you could see, the simple user interface has been designed and developed for ease of use and time savings and allows you to send alerts in literally seconds. The templates help you to get the message out to those who need to see it as quickly as possible. By using a system for community notifications that officials are already familiar with, it both simplifies and streamlines the process of sending day-to-day community notices and emergency alerts. Alertable provides the most options to the public on how they wish to be notified than any commercially available system in Canada. Greater choice provides greater uptake and engagement, increasing the chance of more of the public taking the appropriate actions. Alertable provides many value-added services, including 24/7 customer service and support, training and automatic alerts for severe weather, earthquakes, natural disasters, and more. Finally, as mentioned at the beginning, we have over 1,000 Canadian localities signed up, and we've proven that we can provide the alerting service your community needs. Thank you for letting us present today.